What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we have the November 2025 Albany International Airport update for you all. I hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video, as today we have some exciting changes going on. We're seeing Albany once again, really getting familiar with the airport here, and this update is going to be a good opportunity to do so, as we have a little bit of time here to balance it out and a few changes that are subtle, but also once again gives us the opportunity to get a little bit more familiar with the airport. So with that being said, we'll start over here with the A concourse once again. So really cool, we got the SeaTac model, the 5-gate display right here, so definitely check them out with the description below. But nevertheless, let's just go ahead and get started, everybody. So our first aircraft over here, gate A1, is the Allegiant Airborne 737 MAX 8. This aircraft is currently getting ready to make a non-stop service today, heading on out to St. Petersburg, Tampa. So very happy to see this today. And to double it up, since they have so many routes, we'll go ahead and send it on over to Sarasota as well. So I don't know if they're flying Sarasota yet, but why not? Or Orlando, we'll just say Orlando. Well, just one, whatever airport you want, really. So anyway, yeah, great to see what Allegiant's doing here. We'll get the Airbus next update, but always love the Max here, and it's looking real nice here on the display. Got the GSC going with it, so no doubt looking really sharp. So happy to see that right there. It's really cool. Next up at gate A5, we have this United Express Commuter Embraer 145 XR. This aircraft's getting ready for Washington Dulles today. So eager to see if there's ever a day where we get the main line, but with the hangar over there that they have, not getting my hopes up, but who knows, maybe it could happen sometime. Next up, we have the United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 at A6. This aircraft's heading on over to Chicago O'Hare today. This is a 737-800 this month, but I thought it'd be nice and substitute in the MAX 8 just for good measure. So looking quite nice, and as always, happy to feature it here in today's airport update. So love the United mainline, and hopefully a compensation for losing that Newark service at some point, maybe a service to Denver. I know they started Buffalo last year, so maybe this upcoming year they could start a service over to Albany. We'll see. Or whatever they could come up with. There's certainly options. Let's start with the aircraft over here at the B gates on the odd side. You got our Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900 heading over to New York LaGuardia. This is a double daily service that remains very consistent, so always happy to feature it here in the update. And yeah, glad that Delta has that New York connection, as they're the only carrier to fly New York due to close proximity to New York. Next up right here, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A319. This aircraft's getting ready to head over to Detroit. We love our DT Dubs mainline here. So 4 daily flights, looking quite nice. And yeah, this is really cool to finally get to feature this regularly in one of my airports, a DTW mainline service. So why having an airport in the Northeast is so vital, and finally getting some cool new routes. You know, Dulles, I don't have many of my other airports, and those Allegiant flights are also a little bit different. And the American Airlines A320 to Charlotte isn't quite new. Some of my other airports do have this, but it's always fun to connect up Charlotte. So this is a B9, pardon. We have this American Airlines Airbus A320, and as hinted at, out to Charlotte Dulles International. So looking nice, and as always, very happy to feature it here at the airport. So this is a good one. Definitely very happy with the results there, and that's looking really nice.
Tarmac Designs has some incredible model aircraft accessories. From towers, to buildings, to VORs, Tarmac Designs has you covered. These accessories are game changers and take your model airports to the next level. Use discount code CMAviation for 5% off your order. Be sure to check out Tarmac Designs and bring that realism to your model airport today.
This is a little tougher to see, but as the camera adjusts, we have our American Eagle Embraer 175. This aircraft is currently coming in from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll do the Saturday only now to Miami, which is awesome. Love that Saturday only flight, so very happy to feature it as usual. And yeah, it's great to see that Albany has a very cool Saturday only, and who knows, maybe it could go daily at some point. We will see. Gate B11 swing gate is currently on this position. I believe this is B11B. This is our American Eagle Piedmont Embraer 145, and another aspect that we're still getting accustomed to here at the airport compared to my other model airports. Heading on over to Philadelphia today. 5 daily services, very consistent, 4 daily on some months. So happy to see it here, and that's looking really nice. So overall, a very strong showing here for American. And their final aircraft of today is this Airbus A320, and this is heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth International. So great to see this. In December, it'll have a couple days where it's off, but hopefully by February at the latest, it'll get back to some consistency. So definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting to get back to the routine there. And there's our really good lineup of aircraft. So let me go ahead and elevate it so you can see the next one a little bit better. Here's our Delta Airlines Airbus A320. This aircraft's out to Atlanta today. 1 319, 2 320, so pretty routine for this time of year, and we'll continue to get accustomed to all the Delta 320 we'll be seeing here. So looking quite nice. B6 houses a JetBlue Airbus A320. This is the Spotlight tail, and this is heading on over to Orlando today. So we're happy about that Orlando flight. That's really cool, and a good competition there for Southwest as well, so that's really nice. And an airline that I think next summer should start Orlando service, but hasn't yet, is the Breeze Airways. This Airbus A220 is coming in from Raleigh-Durham today, and we'll be heading over to Charleston. And then next month, they'll start Fort Myers, so that'll be really cool. I think that was a good choice. So excited to feature that, and you bet that we'll be talking about it. So very eager to see how that's going to go.
Wildcat Diecast has some of the best model aircraft deals out there. From great prices to all the brands to free shipping, Wildcat Diecast has you covered. This model aircraft retailer is a game changer and saves you money with every order. Save even more money with discount code CMAviation for 10% off. Be sure to check out Wildcat Diecast and bring those amazing deals to your model aircraft collection today.
Southwest looking really strong over here at the Seagates as well. So at C2, we have the New Mexico one, 737-800. This aircraft's heading out to Chicago Midway and came in earlier from Baltimore. So a bunch of frequencies just mentioned there. More frequencies starting over with that Orlando 737-800, and this came in from Tampa earlier. So a nice variety over here, good gate setup. You get pretty good views from that parking garage, it looks like, so that's kind of cool as well. And then we have a 737-700 over there. That aircraft's coming in from Denver, which is impressive, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, I want to say there was one other obvious one, Nashville. There we go. I'm saving a couple for some upcoming aircraft. So looking very nice and happy to feature that. TRJ 700 at the Washington National, and as I mentioned in the previous update, by the January update, or I mentioned in the previous update, if anybody knows where these actually park, if they don't park here, please let me know. But by the January update, I'll be sure to get all this fixed and to its correct position if I get more information. Got a Piedmont Embraer 145 on the top hard stand there as well. That's another Philadelphia overnight as well. And then at the Piedmont hangar today, we have our Piedmont 145, and this is just getting routine maintenance as per usual. So looking quite nice right there, looking pretty cool. Got our UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This is coming in from Syracuse, and now it's going to be heading out to Louisville. And then over to Memphis today, we have our FedEx Boeing 757. That's a very cool vantage point as well. So getting the cargo load up and heading back out there. JetBlue's Fort Lauderdale flight is here today on iHeart New York. So there it is right there, taxiing out for departure. A very nice looking aircraft. So as usual, very happy to feature it. So that's awesome. Here is a KC-135. This is actually going to be heading back home to McConnell Air Force Base. So quite a haul up here, but just doing some training and made its way all the way up here. So that's kind of cool. And we have the Southwest 737 MAX 8. This is coming in from Las Vegas today, and we'll be making a service today. I already used Denver, so I believe the last big one that we haven't mentioned yet. I thought there was one more, but I think that it was Fort Myers and Fort Lauderdale, and both of those are Saturday onlys. I think they start in a couple months, but I think that it might be Fort Lauderdale that is active on Saturdays, so I'll go ahead and say there, but once again, I may have missed somewhere more obvious, so I apologize. And then lastly, for our commercial airliners, we have the Avelo Boeing 737-800. This is heading out to New Haven today. Oh, wrong place. Sorry, wrong airport. This is going out to Concord today and came in from Raleigh-Durham. So as per usual, very happy to get to feature this here today. So that's looking very nice. And then coming around the Millionaire to finish it out, we have the Gulfstream G650ER. This is going to be heading over to Las Vegas Henderson today and came in earlier from Oklahoma City. And then we have our Falcon 8X, and this is going to be making a flight up to Teterboro, pretty short reposition after coming in from Montreal, so some shorter flights for the Falcon. And we have a Piper Cherokee over there heading over to, let's see here. Let's say that he's going to Plattsburgh, and this aircraft came in earlier today from Syracuse, so some regional cities there going pretty strong. Cities in the region, not saying they're completely regional airports. So Syracuse definitely is a little bigger than that, but anyway. That will do it for today's Albany update. I really hope all of you enjoyed it as we continue to get familiar with the airport. Next month, we'll introduce Breeze service to Fort Myers, so that will be great, and I'm sure there'll be additional changes to be excited about too, so definitely stay tuned. But with that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Test process. Do you love and love you do. My name is CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as CM Aviation is signing off.